When real women tell real stories, the world listens. And that's exactly why this book became a #1 international bestseller. Voices of the 21st Century Unstoppable Women Standing Strong is more than a collection of stories. It's a movement fueled by courage, truth, and resilience. A foreword sets the tone for that movement. It frames the message, honors the voices within, and invites readers into a deeper purpose of the book. The woman who writes the foreword carries the responsibility of opening hearts, setting intention, and anchoring the impact of every story that follows. Hi, my name is Gail Watson. I'm founder and CEO of Women Speakers Association, and today I am honored to welcome the one who has inspired the theme for this book, Dr. Desi Aragon. Her voice brings powerful context, wisdom, and vision to this collection, guiding readers into their strength and significance of these stories. This is your opportunity to connect with the heart of her message and the leadership she brings to this transformative book. Welcome, Dr. Desi.
Thanks, Gail. I'm so happy to be with you today.
I'm so happy to be with you. So, in this foreword, you share about the strength and the beauty of women and their stories. And you talk about the seasons we go through as women. So, I'd really love to dive behind the curtain on this and what inspired you with this theme for this book.
It's different at different times of our lives, and I think that reflects the seasons alone, right? We go through experiences with friends, with family members. If we create a family, we might have experiences with our children. We have career experiences, maybe in a corporate setting or as entrepreneurs. We have a tremendous amount of opportunity with colleagues. And all of those things intertwine. I have people that have been a part of my life since the earliest days and folks that I just met yesterday. And we make connections about experiences that we've had. So when it came to writing the foreword for Unstoppable Women Standing Strong and reflecting on what makes us unstoppable, it's those experiences, those moments, those things that we couldn't necessarily plan for, but they showed up and we had to respond. It was a seasonal moment, and somehow we made it through. That's what inspired that.
I really like that. And it is so reflective of the stories that were attracted to be in this book. I mean, you've really, really done a phenomenal job encapsulating and creating this environment for those stories that, have the impact that change lives. When you think about this book and it's landing out there in the world, what would you want readers to take away from it?
Well, I think the most important thing that readers take away from it is whatever they're meant to take away from it. And I don't mean to be too woo woo on that, but quite frankly, it might be that I pick it up and I open one chapter and I read one paragraph, and that's just what I needed to hear that day. That's enough from my perspective. When I look at it from a bit larger 30,000 foot level view, what I want readers to take away is an understanding that women are remarkable, and we're remarkable in our perseverance, we're remarkable in our dedication, we're remarkable in our support of each other. And the ideas that are presented here by these really powerful women, they may not even be new ideas, but they sure do affirm, reinforce, and encourage us to live our best lives. That's what I want for all of us.
I love that. And I love that you're using the word remarkable because when I hear that word, that's what I think of when I think of you. You are remarkable. You have done so much. And the way you show up, I mean, I hear it in from people who have been in conversations with you or gatherings with you, that you are remarkable at making people feel really seen, and that they're the as if they're the only person in the room. So that is a remarkable gift on your behalf. So now you've done some pivoting in your life. I mean, you've led a remarkable career life in the corporate world. And I want to get into more of what's really capturing your passion these days and what's showing up in the work in your world today.
Mm. You know, Gail, being a part of the Women Speakers Association, you've saw so many different aspects of my journey, right? And it's a constant unfolding. As a matter of fact, you know, when this book came along, the title of it was inspired because I had run a women's event called Standing Strong. And I do a New Year's event every year, and sometimes it's a small group and sometimes it's a big group. And this last one that we had run had been, you know, with 100 women and talking about what it takes to stand strong. And it resulted from this pivotal life change where it felt like everything that I knew, everything that I was planning for, everything that I wanted just got dumped out and, you know, smattered on the ground and ultimately turned into a beautiful mosaic. But in the point where it was being shaken up and dumped on the ground, it felt like, how am I ever going to find my way forward, and what will that look like? So to be here with you today, talking about writing the foreword for Unstoppable Women Standing Strong, and remembering what it was like when I planned that event and thinking, okay, this is just a time for standing strong, and we're not going to do it alone, we're going to do it together. And now we're taking that on a global scale. That's what's happening for me today. It's looking at all of this and saying, how can I do more of this? How can I have a global presence? How can I be on stages? How can I present what I care about? How can I present the messages of these women that I've spoken to for years? You say I help people be seen. I think one of the best ways to help people to be seen is to elevate their messages and to help us to get to that next place of our society. And I think our opportunities are endless for where we can go.
I love that. And because you're such a visionary, and I mean, you showcase that through when you're in a conversation with Dr. Desi, she's drawing, she's doodling, and she's creating these pieces of art that just reflect the whole conversation. And it's a large vision, and it actually steps forward. And, you know, just as you were sharing there, I'm wondering if we could do that. And if women were feeling empowered and if women got seen and they were heard and they were up on stages and you were up there on those stages and you were sharing that message, what is the vision that you see there? What happens?
Oh my goodness. Okay. So where I am right now, it's so funny that you said that, but literally my colleague said to me, Desi, why can't you take one of your images, one of the drawings that you've made, something that you put from a conversation with women, and dissect it on the stage as an example of a way to express where women are right now, what's on our hearts and minds, and where we want to go. And I never thought, because like you described it, the art in a way feels like doodles, right? It just is me capturing what I'm hearing in the conversation. It helps me be a better listener. It helps me be fully present. And it's a part of the connection that I have with the individuals and with the group, the collective of people that I'm with. And the idea of lifting that up and actually putting in a stage format and dissecting these messages means so much. Oh my goodness, I put my hand up and my hands went up. Hold on, let me lower my hand. I'm so excited. Woo! Thanks, Zoom. So yeah, the idea of doing that, really getting to this place where I can share some of this art and dissect it, that would be something I've never done before, and I think it would be incredibly uplifting to audiences who are seeking messages of that.
Well, I love that. I love that idea. Whoever gave you that idea is amazing. And what I would, listening right now, I'm sure there's people listening right now wanting to dive in deeper with you, get to know you more, read these fabulous stories. Where can we get a copy of this book?
Yeah. So you can find me on social media, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook at Dr. Desi. And what you can do is just direct message me, and I'd be happy to see if I can get you an autographed copy. And more importantly, be connected with who you are and where you're going in the future.
Awesome. And I would like to personally endorse you as someone who you have worked many platforms. I've seen you live speaking, virtual speaking, in large gatherings, in small gatherings, and you are exceptional. So if you are a meeting planner out there, somebody in corporate world, or you're needing somebody that can captivate an audience, be it 10 people or 100 people, Dr. Desi is your person, 100%. So I want to thank you, Dr. Desi, for setting the theme for this book, for really pulling it all together. And you've done that with your heart and your openness and your vulnerability and your truth. You are one remarkable woman. And
What's the phrase, Gail? Takes one to know one. And I really do feel like you're articulating so much of what you've put into the journey for bringing us authors together. And we have nothing but gratitude for the experience that of working with you and feeling connected with you, and also getting to know each other in the journey of writing this book. Thank you.
oh, thank you. And was wondering if you could let our listeners experience the great Dr. Desi. Do you have any final words or comments that you would like to share?
Final words and comments are, we only get this particular timeline of life once. Have more fun. Just have more fun. Breathe it in. Enjoy this life. Find every way you can to have more fun. Working hard doesn't mean that we can't have fun. We've got to get our joy back, and that's where uplift really happens.
That's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Again, thank you for joining us today. Thank you for sharing your heart. Thanks for having fun. You made it a great experience. And I know the other authors in the book really, really enjoyed you as well, and bringing your affirmations and all your good energy and your positive words and kindness. You're just amazing. So thank you again for joining us. And we would like to thank you who are listening to us this interview today. We want to wish you a great day wherever you are in this world. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.